Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's me, Gabriel Chavez again. Just here back with another story about how drugs and opportunities, how drugs can ruin an opportunity, how drugs can ruin a real good opportunity that people never really get in life and stuff. But this is a story about that, how drugs ruined a good opportunity for this person. So here we go. So the person we can talk about him because he's no longer here in the city. He got sent back to his village in Africa. He was from Africa, man. He was a he was an African guy, black guy from Africa. Short little cool guy, man. Average size, maybe about 5'5". Little African guy. He looked like a straight, like crazy African guy. Like who talk like, "Hey man, what's going on, bro? Hey man, it's me." And well, his name was Fasa, man. So he would be like, "Hey bro, it's me, Fasa, man." So that's how he would talk and stuff. So, anyways, that was him, bro. And yeah, well, he was sent to the United States to come to the university to study here at NMSU, and well, that's what he was here for. I don't know what he was majoring in, but all he told me was that he was here for his village sent him so he can study here at the in the states, and he ended up coming to NMSU, which is New Mexico State University, here in Las Cruces, and well, he was a student here. So, anyways, he would attend the school, and I met him through one of my other homies, and well, he was a real good customer. He would buy a lot of dope from me, a lot of crack, and every time he would call me, man, he would call me for $1,000 worth of crack. Every time, he'd be like, "Hey, bro, it's me, Fazio, bro. Uh, can I get $1,000 worth, man?" Like, you got it, bro. Come to my house or I'll go to you. So no matter what, I would go to him or he would come to me. So every time he would call $1,000 worth. So he was a good customer, man. So I always took care of that guy. So every time he would call me every day, at least 3, 4 times a day, he would call me for that much of stuff. That's how good of a customer he was. That's how much money he would waste, man. Every day. He was bad. But he was here to study at the NMSU. So he was a smart person, bro. But he got addicted to dope down here. He was already addicted before he met me. I don't know how he got started, but he heard through the grapevine that I was the guy to talk to, one of the main players here in town for that stuff. Not no more, but back in the day when I was doing what I was doing. This wasn't about uh, maybe 2008 to maybe 2015. I stopped, but anyways, it was around that time, around 2009. He was saying 9ish around there. Well, anyways, he would buy dope for me all the time, and sure enough, bro, he stopped going to class little by little, stopped caring about what he was here to do, and just became a straight basehead, straight crackhead, bro. Like bad every day. He wouldn't care about going to school. He didn't care about nothing, bro. So every day he would call me. I would go to him, no matter where he was at. I wouldn't care. I would go because that was money. That was some serious money right there, and that was all African money they would send him from his tribe. He was from a tribe out there in Africa. He was a tripped out dude, bro. He would talk weird, weird, weird. But he was a cool guy. Cool, cool. He had a good heart and stuff, man. Good guy. I became a real cool with him. I would talk to him, be like, "Hey, what are you down here for, man?" Like, "Oh man, they sent me to study, man." That's as far as we would go with that. I would always try to get to know him. Like I would try to get to know my customers and stuff, so I know who I was messing with. So I trusted the guy because I went telling you he made me a lot of money. This guy, a lot of money. So I knew him, so I trusted him. So anyways, he he would never go to class, bro. He was always freaking missing class, calling me. I'm like, hey, bro, don't you ever go to school, man? He's like, yeah, man. I do my homework first and then I come. So I believed him. So little did I know that he wasn't going to class. I kind of figured he wasn't, but I took his word that he was. But he wasn't going to class. He wasn't doing nothing, bro. Nothing that his tribe had sent him out here to do. I was like, damn, this guy's just wasting his tribe's money on dope, not trying to better himself, not trying to do nothing, bro. So I'm like, what is he here for? He's gonna freaking waste all their money and not learn nothing. So, anyways, he was bad, like bad. He didn't care about it. I would always see him in the same clothes every day. Like he would wear the same clothes like for a week straight. He didn't care. I'll be like, hey, bro, you have so much money, don't you ever change? Some raggedy ass little sandals. You could always see his feet, nasty ass feet, all crusty. He was a cool guy though, man. Cool ass African guy. Dark as hell, bro, with some little skinny glasses like that. Like, hey, bro, what's up, man? I need some of that stuff, bro. He was a cool man. He was a cool ass guy, bro. I miss that guy. He was a cool ass guy. I don't know whatever happened to him, but I know he went to Africa, but I don't know. I don't know was whatever happened to him after that. But well, yeah, man, it was just a wasted opportunity he had to better himself for his village and the money he had that they would send him. He was just buying dope. Just he had enough just to pay for his rent to stay out here and buy food, and the rest he would spend it with me, bro. I swear to God, that guy was bad. You can ask anybody that knows me, that knows that I used to sell to that guy, that he would buy. I got stories about that guy for days, bro. But yeah, man, he wasted a freaking perfectly good opportunity to better himself, better his life, and he chose to throw it away for drugs. And little did I know that I was the main cause in that, bro. And I couldn't see it because I was blinded by the quick money, bro, the quick buck. But I didn't think of it that way back in the day. I was like, nah, man, he's doing that to himself. If I don't sell to him, somebody else will. So that's how I used to think of it. But little did I know it was me that was enabling the guy. I always answered his calls no matter what time of the day he called, night. I made sure I answered that guy's phone calls. He was my number one priority. If he called and I was going somewhere else, I would turn around and go to him first and then call the person I was going to and tell him, hey, something came up. I got a flat. Give me like 30 minutes and I'll be right there. But I would go to him first and then go back to whoever I was going to. But anyways, yeah, man, like he just messed up a good opportunity that he had, man. And all just to do dope, man. Just to smoke crack every day, be high, not care about his village and the people that sent him here to better himself for his family, for his village. Because these guys are dirt poor out there. He would tell me stories about how they would live in little like tents, like little teepee type deals, and they would get water from rivers. And yeah, man, it was bad. So they sent him out here to learn. I don't know if, to learn what, but he was out here to learn for them to better his village and stuff. And well, he didn't. He was just out here smoking crack, telling his village that he was doing good in school and he wasn't even attending. He just acted like he was. He lived on the school campus, had a nice little apartment, and he didn't have a car. He would always have people take him to me, or I would go to him most of the time. But yeah, man, like poor guy, bro. But little did I know that I was the main cause of that, man. Because every time that phone would ring, I would answer it, man. I would never let his freaking calls go unanswered, bro. Never. Not one time did I miss a phone call from that guy. That's all of a serious player he was, man. He was a smoker, bro. That guy became a bad smoker, bro. He was my number one customer, bro. Number one. Straight up. Swear to God, every week, guaranteed $50,000 or more a week. That's how bad he was, bro. That's how bad he was. That's a little glimpse on how big of a little operation I had going on back then. We're making some serious money, man. Serious money. I was making about every week at least about 70,000 altogether. Me, my little homie that passed away, my little homeboy D, and my cousin Eddie, he passed away too. And my brother, he's actually doing time right now, waiting trial still. And yeah, man, we would make some serious money, man. And well, I was a key player in that crew, so it all come to me. I give them their piece for what they would sell, and the rest would go back to fund more and keep it going. And I kept it. I kept that machine going like a oil machine, boy. I was a money maker. And then we had that little tip run that I'll tell you guys. We had that car on lock, man. That's how I met my baby mama through doing that. I would be out there selling dope, and I ended up meeting her one day through my little homie D, who's no longer here. He actually knew her sister, and one day we met them and picked them up, and they were always with us. That selling dope, um, making my deliveries, uh, kicking back with us, going to hotels, going out to eat, uh, kicking back, you know. But ended up staying with the one I had kids with, and that's how I met her through what I was doing out there on the streets, man. I think that's about the only good thing that ever happened to me while I was out there doing that was that I met my baby mama, calmed down, had kids, and bettered my life, man. Stopped doing I'm no longer with her, but um, that was one of the reasons why I stopped doing what I was doing because I had kids, man. I got her pregnant, and I said, hey, you know what? If I don't stop doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna end up dead or in prison, and I want to be here for my kids. And yeah, so that's why I stopped doing what I was doing, man, because that stuff wasn't taking me nowhere, man. Telling you I was making a lot of money, but I was just causing a bunch of people destruction on the way, man. Like, this guy couldn't even go to school because he was addicted to smoking crack, and I was selling to him bad. But I didn't care, man. I just wanted that money, bro. I wasn't thinking, hey, he's not going to school. So I was like, hey, he's gonna do that regardless. That money's gonna go somewhere else, so I better jump on it. And that was some serious paper, man. Every time that fool would call, man, $1,000 worth, $1,000 worth, $1,000 worth. Every time, bro. Every time. No matter what, it was a guaranteed. Or if not, the minimum 500. Like, but that's money, bro. Every day, at least three, four, 5 times a day. A day. That's how bad he was. And that's how good of a customer he was, man. My number one customer, bro, his name was Fasa. He was from Africa, no? From some little village. He never told me specifically where at in Africa. He just say, I'm from Africa, bro. I came all the way from Africa to learn, man. And I'm out here smoking crack, bro. Man, I love that shit. I love that shit, bro. He would tell me, you have the good shit, man. Your shit is good, bro. Nobody has shit like you, bro. And I'd be like, yeah, I would take that as a compliment, man. Because while I was a chef, I was everything in that crew. I would cook it, chop it up, bag it up, and give everybody their sack. And I had the biggest sack, and I would have my customers, they would have theirs, but I had the most because they were lazy. They didn't want to get off their butts. They would let people come to them. I would go to all my customers. Boom. As soon as they would call me, hey, boom, I'm headed to you. Wherever you want to meet, let's meet. And I trusted all of them, so I didn't have to worry about them trying to rob me. And they really knew not to rob me. They really knew what was coming. But anyways, we're not gonna get into that right now. But they knew not to rob me. Let's just say that they knew the people I would roll with back in the day and still do. Most of my people are all locked up though. All my real ones are locked up, doing good right now, barely getting out of prison for stuff they did. But they're all doing good right now, man. All of my homies. All my homies that just got released, they're all doing good. The ones that I'm telling you about in these stories, they're all doing good right now, man. All of them. Every single one that's still living and breathing are all doing good, and thank God they are. And I just want them all to succeed and all of us to keep succeeding, man. I don't want to end up in jail or dead like all my other cousins that have died and all my other cousins that are doing time right now. I got a cousin doing time for cutting somebody's head off with a shovel, man. Yeah, straight up. Somebody talked some shit to him. That fool was my little cousin wasn't having it. Picked up a shovel, chopped that fool's head off. Now that fool's in prison right now, doing life, running one of the biggest prison gangs in there right now. He's a mouthpiece for that prison gang. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into that, but that's my little cousin. And then one of my other cousins, he's in there for a shooting. Um, some dude was talking stuff to him. Freaking shot him with an AR-15 in the back 2 times. That dude ended up dying in the hospital a couple days later. So they charged my cousin with murder, and he ended up catching some more time in there for another murder he did. He beat some fool to death with his bare hands, man. Let that dude have it. My cousin's a crazy motherfucker, man. He's a crazy ass G. Straight G. Love that motherfucker to death. Do anything for that dude. That fool was good to me growing up. Everything I learned was from that vato. My big cousin Sambo. That fool's a G. That fool's a straight G. Ever since I was a kid, I would see that fool. That fool's a G, homie. Straight up. No cap. No bullshit. That fool's a straight G. That's my cousin right there. Sambo. Big Sammy. Tango. Everybody knows that fool. Everybody. That fool's a local. That fool's a crazy mother. That fool's a G. That's the fool that taught me everything I knew about selling dope, cooking dope, the dope game. I learned it was from him. I was a real one, G. Straight real one. I fool mess with some big cats from Cali, bringing in the dope by the ton. I fool knew some. That's the people we would mess around with. Big, big vatos like that. Like no little freaking lightweights. Straight hitters, big timers. So our crew, we were somebody. Nobody would mess with us. Nobody. Everybody knew who we were. They knew not to mess with our crew. But yeah, man. But I don't do none of that no more. I say I just go to work and just do me, man. Just stay out of the way, and I don't do what I used to do before, bro. I used to be crazy, man. Like me valía. I didn't care about nothing, bro. I didn't care about nobody. All I cared was about me, myself, and I. That's all I cared about. Making money and reaping the benefits of it, all the full benefits of selling dope. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't do that no more, man. F that life, bro. Forget that. I ain't trying to live like that. I ain't trying to go to prison. I ain't trying to die. I'm trying to succeed out here. I'm trying to do good out here. Like I've been doing. Just working these past 12, 13 years already. Just trying to better myself and not look back, man. The past is in the past. All that. That's the old me. I don't do that no more. I don't sell dope. I don't use dope. I don't do none of that no more. I used to sell a lot of dope back in the day. A lot of dope. I used to push a lot of dope. Had a lot of badass cars. Still do. But them cars were funded with dope money. Now no more. These cars are funded with hard earned money. But I'm not trying to show off or anything. I'm just saying, you can do something with your life, people, man. Like, you don't be out here doing dumb stuff, man, to try to make a quick buck. Just wake up every day and go to work. But just do good for yourself and your family, people. Like, come on. Look at what I used to do, man. I used to sell a lot of dope to this dude, and poor dude had lost his freaking scholarship that he had to come out here to NMSU, and the money they would send him to come and do school, because school's expensive, man. College is expensive, and that dude was enrolled in college. He showed me all his papers, everything. I was like, I ain't in school. Let me show you, bro. Let me show you all my stuff, man. And yeah, he showed me all that stuff, bro. He wasn't bullshitting. He was a straight student at MSU. I didn't see what it was for, but he showed me all that shit. I was like, yeah, whatever. And yeah, I was like, all right, put it away. I believe you. But yeah, that's why I was like, all right, this Vato, that's where he's getting all that money. That side is like, hey, well, where you getting all that money from, fool? You're a damn cop, you gonna set me up, huh? Ah. But he'd be like, nah, no, bro, I'm not the police, bro. No, you crazy, man. You Mexicans are crazy, bro. Man. But you have some good stuff, bro. I like your stuff, man. You have the best stuff, bro. Number one, bro. But yeah, I ain't trying to brag, but he was a cool dude, man. So, anyways, like just saying, better your lives, people. Moral of the story: don't waste your opportunities, people. Wake up. Like I say, God bless and have a good night, people.